Shalom, Rabbi Wilhelm.
Shalom Aleichem,
Shalom
Rebbe.
Aleichem. How are you? Look at
Good
you.
morning, L'chaim.
L'chaim bracha.
Morning coffee, huh?
What's
Wake
up?
up.
Vodka, whiskey. What do you have?
Wake
there?
up with a strong blast of coffee, huh?
Mhm.
It's after davening. Give a look at. It's 8 o'clock already. You're supposed to be way past davening by now.
So what's the word with the coffee? Remember that word?
Yeah, black,
Shakal
white,
Ne'avara.
cold, hot, sweet, sour. You have to make a shakal ne'avara. Beautiful vart. Anyway, so I saw a vart last week, and I thought about different people. A lot of people, instead of going, I once had a teacher. He said, if you could go this way, if you could scratch your head this way, why should you scratch your head this way? But there's something that you get somewhere sometimes by not always going straight. And somebody proved it. I actually saw this in the name of a Chassidish Rebbe, that by the Yaakov Avinu's dream, it says there's a sulam mutzav arza v'roishem agia shamayma. And all the svarim speak about what's the significance of the sulam. And so one Rebbe says, if you want to climb straight up, you can't put a ladder straight in the air. The ladder has to be tilted a little crooked. Sometimes when you go a little crooked, you tilt things crooked, you get higher. If you go straight up, it's never going to work. So the same things. That's why. Same thing over here with Yaakov and Esav. A lot of things are going this way, but Yaakov's getting all those brachas, right, Mister? Right?
Yes.
You have to go a little. Sometimes you got to go around and about to
Okay.
get. Anyway, so in this week's parsha we have 3 changes of names. 3 changes of names. And 2 of them I'll try to give you an explanation for, and the third one I'll leave for Zushi and Levi, who haven't called me a long time. They don't need anything from me, so maybe they'll give me the answer. One name is Yaakov gets switched from Yaakov to Yisrael. That's very interesting. Why is Yaakov get switched to Yisrael? So the pasuk says, "Kisarisa melikim va'anashim v'tuchel," because you struggled, you had to struggle with the Malach, and you won. Why would the name be Yisrael that you struggled? The name should have been Vatuchel. You won. Why are you remembering the struggle by calling him Yisrael? It should be we win. Yeah, good question. The man is shaking his head. He says it's a good question. Yeah.
Because you're already on where my mind is there. We're it. Every time I see another Jewish man, my Jewish brother, we're already the effect of the cause. We already won.
Yeah,
but every day is like a light.
So why are you leaving the symbol of the fact that they fought? Yisrael means that he fought with the angel. Should have been that he won the angel.
It's a one done deal. We're already won. Boom.
All right, so we find another place where the name gets changed. Rachel gives birth to Binyamin. He says, the pasuk says she calls the child Ben Oini, the son of suffering, because she went through a tough labor. And Yaakov switches it to Binyamin. Rashi says different Purushim, what does Binyamin mean? So why did Yaakov? So the answer is basically for these 2 things the same thing. I heard somebody saying, in davening we say, David Melech says, Heima karu v'nafalu, v'anachnu kamnu v'nasoida, which means they will fall, the enemy will fall, but we will stand up. Those are not opposites. It should have said, they will fall, and we won't fall. Why does it say we will stand up? Because falling is part of the nature of the world. Hashem put us in this world to be tested. In other words, the test, the smack in the face happens. The question is, how do you react to it? A goy or the enemy, Hema karu v'nafolu, they fall. A yid gets it, kamnu v'anastoid, it stands up. Rachel said, "Oh, I suffered." Rachel was living with that part, so she was going to call her son Ben Oini. Yaakov Avinu says Ben Yamin. It's the right side. It's always the positive. The same goes to what we started off with. We started off with which name? Yaakov and Yisrael. Yaakov is saying that Yisrael, Kisarisa Malakim V'Anashim, is part of life. It's part of life. Hashem says, I put you in this world, in the Shema and the Guf, to have this constant struggle. Now it's your job to do Yisrael, to do the winning. You have to do the winning. But to win without a struggle is no big gain. That's the lesson of these 2 change of names. There's one other place where the Torah tells us in this week's parsha change of name, and I'm going to leave it for the big Talmidei Chachamim. Also over there, when it came to the story of the struggling with the Malach, it says Yaakov switched the name of the place. It used to be called Peniel, and he switches it to Penuel. What is it all about? What's the difference? You want to have
because what's his name? Mendy.
Turn around. Let him see who he is.
He brought this up, the land of Pinel. Okay, because I administer a certain type of infrared therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, that he's making the correlation after I gave him a therapy treatment that they say the land of Pinel. They could be talking about the pineal gland because there's a spiritual thing there that Hashem anchors into from the material world to the spiritual world. I'm telling you, I'm led to these types of things where, like you say, the average maybe Jewish man knows, but it's not aware of this stuff. You know,
Beautiful.
It's not really talked about.
Beautiful. So, what's the significance of the change of Pniel to Pnuel? And for all the Lubavitch Chassidim, there's a sikh from the Rebbe about that, a teaching from the Rebbe's father. I'll wait for the flow of emails and the text to tell me what that answer is. Good Shabbos. Chai.